Good morning, everybody. This is Yin Yang with Morsels of a Thought, number 1284. I am going through the Stoics, Marcus Aurelius Meditations, translation by Gregory Hayes. And it is Monday, the 8th of July. We have a black and white little kitty coming over here to show us her little rump. Here, yeah, you get your rump over here. Ow! Okay, never mind. Ow. I need to get her claws clipped a little bit. Never declaw your cat because that is like removing their knuckle. But do trim the claws. Claws. Book 12. It never ceases to amaze me, says Marcus Aurelius. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. If a God appeared to us, or a wise human being even, and prohibited us from concealing our thoughts or imagining anything without immediately shutting it out, we wouldn't make it through a single day. That's how much we value other people's opinions instead of our own. Interesting. Okay, let's see. What do I see here? I see that it says that I've been on for 2 hours. There's something really wacky with the computer, but that's okay. We've got our cat here. She solves all our problems, right? Okay, number 5. Hey, what's that on your rump? You got a piece of chalk on yourself here? What's that? Number 5, how is it that the gods arranged everything with such skill, such care for our well-being, and somehow overlooked one thing? That certain people, in fact, the best of them, the gods' own partners, the ones whose piety and good works brought them closest to the divine, that these people, when they die, should cease to exist forever, utterly vanished. Well, assuming that's really true, you can be sure they would have arranged things differently if that had been appropriate. If it were the right thing to do, they could have done it, and if it were natural, nature would have demanded it. So, from the fact that ow! So, from the fact that they didn't, if that's the case, we can conclude that it was inappropriate. Surely you can see yourself that to ask the question is to challenge the gods' fairness. And why would you be bringing in fairness unless the gods are, in fact, fair and absolutely so? And if they are, how could they have carelessly overlooked something so unfair, so illogical in setting up the world? Number 6, practice even what seems impossible. The left hand is useless at almost everything for lack of practice, but it guides the reins better than the right from practice. That's what they're saying. What he's saying is that even though you may think that you're not skilled in something, you're actually quite skilled when you have to back up your left hand. Number 7, the condition of soul and body when death comes for us, shortness of life, vastness of time before and after, fragility of matter. Number 8, to see the causes of things stripped bare, the aim of actions, pain, pleasure, death, fame. Who is responsible for our own restlessness? That no one obstructs us. That it's all in how you perceive it. Number 9, the student as boxer, not fencer. The fencer's weapon is picked up and put down again. The boxer's is part of him. All he has to do is clench his fist. Number 10, to see things as they are. Substance, cause, and purpose. Number 11, the freedom to do only what God wants and accept whatever God sends us. 11a, what it's made of. Number 12, the gods are not to blame. They do nothing wrong on purpose or by accident, nor men either. They don't do it on purpose. No one is to blame. Number 13, the foolishness of people who are surprised by anything that happens, like travelers amazed at foreign customs. Number 14, fatal necessity and inescapable order, or benevolent providence, or confusion, random and undirected. If it's an inescapable necessity, why resist it? If it's providence and admits of being worshipped, then try to be worthy of God's aid. If it's confusion and anarchy, then be grateful that on this raging sea you have a mind to guide you. And if the storm should carry you away, let it carry off flesh, breath, and all the rest, but not the mind, which can't be swept away. You know what I'm going to say is my perception is that particle physics has come along and proven a long way that our consciousness resides in the room even after our body dies away. And they're proving that Qi does exist. Qi is energy. Qi is a kind of it's the work of energy. So Qigong is actually a very good way of practicing how to live, because you'll be here after you die. You'll still be around watching everybody. You'll still see things, but you won't feel the same way. You won't have your heart, your adrenaline, your lungs pumping. You'll be perceiving things, but in a new way. Oh, that was Dea. Hi, Dea. Want to come over here? Dea comes over here. Dea comes over here. Come on, Dea. Come on. Want to come over? Mm-hmm. Oh, baby girl, you're so sweet. Oh, and the little girl comes along and makes sure that she's seen. Goodness gracious. Huh? Okay, I suppose we should just kind of pause here for this week. I think that when I say when Marcus Aurelius says that the mind cannot be swept away, the fact is that we have had thousands of generations of people come before us to create who we are. And those people's consciousnesses has been around us all our lives. And so our ancestors do watch us. The Chinese tradition is to worship ancestors a little bit, not like gods, but to ask them for favors occasionally, because their spirits are still around. So that's just my take on things. That's yin yang, okay? Old Kinderhut.